So I'm Claude Levacher, I'm the Sales and Marketing Director at Skysoft. I've been working for Skysoft for the last 16 years. Not sure if you know, Skysoft is a subsidiary of SkyGrid, the Swiss air navigation service provider, and we are their software factory, and we have developed their ATM systems that is currently in operation in Switzerland, all over Switzerland. So we are a small 80 people company, but pretty active in the domain. Well, I think these challenging evolve with time. Certainly, one of the main challenging which is coming is what we call the new entrants. So we try to see, and I think we are pretty advanced in this in Switzerland. We try to accommodate what we call the use space for the UTM, for the new entrants. Of course, this implies giving some kind of framework in the way we work together, and also technology which is supporting the new entrants coming in on that on the airspace. Yeah. We want to give the UTM service provider the visibility of what the commercial activity is, and vice versa. The controller needs to know whether they will have a drone in their airspace, in their sector, within a certain time. So all that should be planned and work according to the best practices.
Right, yes.
Well, of course, we have a lot of similarities, and we have, I would say, exchanges at regulator levels between the US and Switzerland, trying to establish some common ground for the regulations. What makes probably Europe different is the number of countries, different air navigation service providers having different rules, which needs to be harmonized as well. So there is some kind of European harmonization ongoing, but we are not still at the point where everybody would have the same use of the airspace and the same restrictions. Whereas, as I understood, in the US, it's more global. I mean, in terms of you have one unique FAA, yeah, and one regulator, so that's probably helping a bit compared to what we have.
Right.
That's a difficult one, because I think there is not so much opposition to the drones coming into everyone's life. It's more difficult for the administration or for the regulations to accommodate that new trend. But socially, I don't think there is, a big opposition to that. I mean, everyone would like to see better services, parcels deliveries, and use of drones for, safety operations, and things like that. In the mountains, we could have a greater use of drones just to look at avalanche and things like that, and search for and rescue people. And of course, this is very positive. We are also using drone in our domain to measure the accuracy of landing systems, whereas we were using aircrafts before. So the cost is much better with using drones, and so there are plenty of applications. And again, I think it will take time, and but yeah, I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's meeting people like you. That's very important. Meeting the industry and as well as other NSPs, and then try to find some common grounds for working together. And we have great relationship with SkyGrid. I think part of your team will be in Geneva next week.
Yes, you're coming really soon. Fabrice is so excited.
Yeah, so that would be great, and we very much look forward working with you guys. And yeah, that's what we.
Well, thank you so much. That's
You're
all I
welcome.
have for you.
Thank
Really
you.